Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome outside of Tudor Rose. From the day Tudor Rose opened in Southall, we face racism, institutionalized racism, one way or the other. The London Borough of Ealing and the licensing department, they find every way to actually take our license away from us. They created false evidence. The last one, they claimed that 2 people got stabbed in Tudor Rose. Believe me, that's the biggest lie that there has ever been. It couldn't be clearer than that. One of the stabbings took place at the Peri Peri chicken shop down the road. The other one, to date, it was proven in courts that they don't know where it took place, but yet Tudor Rose was blamed for it. Everything that happens in Southall, it doesn't matter where, if it happens at Monsoon, Milan Palace, it's Tudor Rose. Okay? We cannot allow this to happen. It has to stop. London Borough of Ealing and Peabody, we've written several letters to them. And every letter that came back from Peabody is the same letter, the same answer, just in different words. It doesn't take a fool to understand what they're trying to say. As far as they're concerned, this is a black-owned business, and they don't want any black business in Southall. What they did the last time, and these are heads of people in Southall, they were actually opposing to the license at the back there. Now, I believe the people may have cancelled the application for licensing. So what Ealing did, or whoever it was, they took a petition from Milan Palace and they attached it to our application. How stupid, how ridiculous, how, I don't know, I cannot even find any words to describe them. But they did it. But you know, my barrister was very smart. On the day of the court case, he said, go back to page blah, 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 you know, and look there, there is an application, a petition. If you look at the last 3 pages, it has nothing to do with Tudor Rose, it has something to do with another licensing premises. So that was, praise God, that was taken off from the application. So they didn't win this time. When we opened recently, London Borough of Ealing had people, every time we opened, standing out there or in a red car, with red cars all the time with different registration, just looking to see what's going on. We black people, we're not evil, we're human beings. We were here in Southall long, long before these people have ever come here. And we intend to stay here for good. We're not moving anywhere. We're going to be here now, tomorrow, forever and a day. We need people to stand up, because when they take Tudor Rose, they're not just going to finish with Tudor Rose, they'll be going somewhere else. They'll be looking for another building. If you look around, look at this tall building there. Why do we need more buildings in Southall? Look at the gasworks. Why do we need more buildings there? But they're going up one after the other. The hospital, which was right behind us there, that should have been a building, a heritage building, but yet they're so corrupt in London Borough of Ealing, they managed to knock it down and turn it into flats. Do we really need this in Southall? No. Tudor Rose is an iconic building. If you ask people where, if someone wants to go down the road and you ask them, they tend to get up by Tudor Rose. Everybody knows where Tudor Rose is. If they say to go get up by the Manor House, people ask you, where is the Manor House? And this is the building. The Manor House is the building that the London Borough of Ealing is trying to preserve. For what reason, I don't know. They tried to turn it into a catering school. That fell apart. Right now, it's just there. What do we do with it? I don't know, they might as well give it to another black business so we could run 2 black businesses in Southall instead of 1. Right? And I think we'll ask them for it as well. You know, we need to have more businesses in Southall. People, if you support Tudor Rose, please write to the London Borough of Ealing. Don't hesitate to write to them. Just write to them and ask them why. Why don't we matter in Southall? We were here long, long time ago. Our parents came to this country in the 50s, 40s and 50s, and they fought. You see this Catholic church here? Our parents built that. Our parents had to put money into an account to help build this church here. And now they tell us we don't have any right in Southall. It's a joke. We do have right in Southall. We do have right as black people in Southall. And we want to open up more black businesses in Southall. So together we need to stand cohesively and work together as a team so that Tudor stays here and we open up more black businesses in Southall. Thank you.